I wonder if there's any new Goat Simulator videos I could watch. Oh look, a new email. Dear beloved friend, I know this message will come to you as surprised, but permit me of my desire to go into a business relationship with you. I am Miss Naomi Surugaba, daughter of late Allah Dawari, was murdered during the recent civil war in Libya in March. Before his death, my father was a strong supporter. Before the incident, my late father came to Cotonou, Benin Republic, with the sum of 4.2 million in a bank here in Cotonou. I'm here seeking for an avenue to transfer the fund to you, and only your reliable and trustworthy person to invest in my parents. And I want you to help me transfer the fund into your bank account for investment purpose. Total sum of USD 4.2 million. Your immediate response would be appreciated. Remain blessed, Miss Naomi Surugaba. I should reply right away.
You know that's probably a scam, right?
Am I sure happy that I didn't fall for that one? Have you ever received an email that seemed fishy but you were tempted to reply? Or wanted to take someone up on an offer that seemed too good to be true? You know, we're actually presented with scams like this every day, and you may not even realize it. James 1:14-15 says, "But each is tempted when he is carried away and enticed by his own lust. Then, when lust has conceived, it gives birth to sin. And when sin is accomplished, it brings forth death." Sin is just a really good con artist. It promises us pleasure and fun, while at the same time looking harmless. But sin will ruin us, and ultimately it will lead to death. That sounds drastic, I know, but James isn't saying that right when we sin we die. James is saying that a life of sinful behavior will ultimately lead to death. In James 1:13 he says, "Let no one say who is being tempted, I am being tempted by God. For God cannot be tempted by evil, and he himself does not tempt anyone." Why would James even say this? It's because sometimes life can lead us to some unsavory places, situations that can tempt us to sin. For example, someone who is unhappy in their marriage might be tempted to cheat on their spouse. Or someone who is struggling financially might be tempted to embezzle money from their work. Or someone who's in a lot of pain might be tempted to drink a lot. People try and blame their life circumstances on God. They think he's the one responsible for the situation that is tempting them. James doesn't want us to think this way. God doesn't put us into terrible situations to test us to see if we will fail. Rather, God is there to walk with us through hard times and to change bad situations into good ones. There's actually a perfect example of this in the Bible. Joseph, the one who received the coat of many colors, was beaten close to death by his brothers, and then they sold him into slavery. He was accused of trying to rape a woman, which he didn't do, and then he was put into jail for that crime. But he kept his faith through all of it, and God rewarded his faithfulness. Eventually, Joseph became second in command of one of the most powerful countries in the world. While he was in this high position, he ran into his brothers. His brothers needed his help because they needed food, and Joseph was in a position to give it to them. During the dialogue in the story, Joseph says something that's pretty amazing. "You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, to bring about this present result." God took the bad situation that Joseph was in and turned it into a gift. God wants to give good things to people. He He isn't some malicious dictator controlling the universe. He's a loving, compassionate, and caring God who designed us to flourish. James reminds us of this fact in chapter 1, verse 17. Every good thing given and every perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shifting shadow. God is on the side of good. He's on the side of life. Believe me when I say that following Him is worth it. Life with God is filled with hope and community and love and forgiveness. Quite the contrast from what we see in the world. Don't fall into the scam of sin. Don't think that following your own pleasures and desires will lead to a happy and fulfilled life. The only way to live a truly fulfilled life is by following God and making Jesus the Lord of your life. I strongly encourage you that if you haven't made that decision already, make it soon. You won't regret it.